Have you ever heard of a place so strange, so unsettling, that it's been called the Bermuda Triangle on land? Well, pack your bags, or maybe don't, because today we're venturing into Romania's Hoia Baciu forest, widely considered the most haunted forest in the world. Located just outside the city of Cluj-Napoca, in Transylvania, yes. That Transylvania, this forest isn't just spooky because of its location. It's a place where the laws of nature seem to bend, and reality itself gets a little fuzzy. For decades, locals and tourists alike have shared chilling stories about their experiences here. It's not your typical ghost story with a faint whisper or a cold spot. People who step into Hoia Baciu report immediate and intense physical reaction. Imagine walking into a beautiful, dense woodland, and suddenly, you're hit with a wave of overwhelming anxiety, a crippling migraine, or a sudden urge to be sick. It's a common tale here. Even more bizarre are the physical marks left on visitors. People emerge from the trees with unexplained scratches, burns, or rashes that weren't there moments before. It's as if the forest itself is physically interacting with them, leaving its mark. These aren't just isolated incidents. They're reported so frequently that they've become part of the forest's sinister reputation. But the strangeness doesn't stop with how people feel. Just look at the forest itself. The trees in Hoia Baciu are a spectacle of the bizarre. Instead of growing straight towards the sky, like normal trees, many here are twisted into grotesque, unnatural shapes. We're talking about trunks that spiral like corkscrews, or zigzag back and forth as if they were trying to dodge something invisible. Botanists and scientists have studied these trees for years, but they can't offer a solid explanation. There's no known disease, no pests, no environmental factor that can account for why so many trees in one area would grow in such a contorted, almost pained, fashion. They stand like silent, twisted sentinels, adding to the deeply unsettling atmosphere. It's a visual reminder that you've stepped into a place that doesn't play by the usual rules. Perhaps the most famous and perplexing feature of Hoia Baciu is a clearing deep within the woods. It's an almost perfect circle where, for some inexplicable reason, nothing grows. Not a single tree, not a bush, not even a blade of grass. It's just a barren patch of earth surrounded by the dense, thriving forest. You might think, okay, maybe the soil is contaminated or lacks nutrients. But scientists have already tested it. They've taken countless soil samples, and the results are baffling. The soil is perfectly normal. In fact, it's identical to the soil just a few feet away, where the forest grows thick and lush. There's no scientific reason for this dead zone to exist. It's a sterile wound in the heart of the woods, a place that vegetation refuses to touch. Locals believe this clearing is the epicenter of the forest's paranormal activity, a gateway to another dimension. It's a spot where many of the most famous UFO sightings and strange light phenomena have been reported. People who stand in the circle often feel the strongest sense of unease, as if they're being watched by unseen eyes. Now, let's talk about the most terrifying aspect of Hoia Baciu, the phenomenon of lost time. This is where the forest earns its nickname, the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. There are numerous accounts of people entering the forest for what they thought was a short walk, only to emerge hours, or even days, later with no memory of the missing time. They feel like only a few minutes have passed. Imagine going for a quick hike and returning to find your family has filed a missing person report because you've been gone for 2 full days. This isn't just a modern legend. The stories go way back. The most famous tale, which gave the forest its name, is that of a shepherd who vanished along with his entire flock of 200 sheep. He walked into the forest and was never seen again. Despite extensive searches, not a single trace of the man or his animals was ever found. They just disappeared. Another well-documented case from the 1970s involves a 5-year-old girl. She wandered into the woods while playing and vanished. Her family and the entire village searched for her, fearing the worst. Then, 5 years later, she reappeared. She walked out of the forest wearing the exact same clothes she had on the day she disappeared. And she hadn't aged a single day. She had no memory of the 5 years that had passed. To her, it felt like she had only been gone for a few hours. These stories of time slips and disappearances contribute to the deep-seated fear and respect the locals have for this place. It suggests that Hoia Baciu might not just be haunted by spirits, but that it might be a place where the fabric of time and space is thin. And of course, we can't talk about Hoia Baciu without mentioning the lights and the photos. In 1968, a military technician named Emil Barnia captured what are still considered some of the clearest photographs of a UFO ever taken. He was in the forest with his girlfriend when a silent, disc-shaped object appeared, hovering over the trees. He managed to snap several photos before it shot away at an incredible speed. These photos were analyzed by experts around the world, and no one could prove they were fake. Since then, countless visitors have reported seeing strange orbs of light dancing between the trees, both with the naked eye and on camera. These aren't just camera flashes or lens flares. They are self-illuminated spheres that move with intelligent, purposeful patterns, often appearing and disappearing in an instant. Some believe they are spirits of the dead, while others are convinced they are evidence of extraterrestrial visitors using the forest as a portal. Whatever they are, their frequent appearance adds another layer of mystery to this already enigmatic location. So, what is really going on in Hoia Baciu Forest? Is it a paranormal hotspot, a gateway to another dimension, a landing site for UFOs? Or is there a rational, scientific explanation for all of it that we just haven't discovered yet? The combination of physical symptoms, twisted vegetation, the sterile clearing, lost time, and unexplained light phenomena makes Hoia Baciu a unique and deeply compelling mystery. It's a place that challenges our understanding of the world. It pulls you in with its eerie beauty and then confronts you with phenomena that defy easy explanation. It reminds us that even in our modern, scientific age, there are still places on Earth that hold deep, dark secrets. So, would you dare to spend a night in the world's most haunted forest? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysteries of Hoia Baciu, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the world's most mysterious places. See you in the next video.